Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. Rainy day over here in Burlington. So I got the carrier bearing on, and I got the bolt fixed. Believe it or not. So I'll show you the carrier bearing first. So, like I said, before you pull the carrier bearing, make sure you mark everything. And like I said, I had a red welder marker, but red on red obviously wouldn't show up. So what I did was I cleaned it with brake cleaner. Clean this, you can see where my jack stand was scuffing up the drive shaft, but no worries. So what I did is I cleaned everything in line, okay, even the yoke. So when you put it back together, you just look for either your mark that you made or your cleaned area. So, because like I said in the first video, these drive shafts are balanced, and you don't want to throw off and have a bunch of wobbling in the truck. So it actually was easier than I thought, believe it or not. Went on really well. I did have a problem, like I said, with the thread, but that thread inside there, I don't know if I could point it, where the bolt right here, come on, focus. That thread, come on, man. Anyways, you get the gist of it. This thread here that the nut goes onto for the drive shaft, I hit it with my my mini sledge, and the nut wouldn't go back on. So here's the finished part. I'll take it for a test run tomorrow and make sure that everything is fine. So now what I did was I said in my first video that I was going to rent a gear puller. You have to, typically how it works at AutoZone, Advanced Autos, and O'Reilly's is you have to buy the tool. Once you use it, you can bring it back and return it. So it's kind of like a free tool rental, which is kind of nice. But what I did was I took a regular angle grinder with a regular cutting wheel, and I cut it on a serious angle. And it took me maybe 20 minutes or so, but I cut through everything. And I did nick the shaft. I did. And this is what your bearing looks like in there. I'm going to save those ball bearings from my wrist rocket. But so this was the old one, and man, it was pretty bad. I don't know why my phone's not focusing. Hold on. So it was really, really bad. You can see the inside was wore really, really, really bad. And she was all grooved in there. So I'm pretty sure that was the case. And like I said, I don't think that this carrier bearing in this truck was ever replaced. So that's that. And then I had explained and if you want to take off your yoke, your U-bolt, which I didn't have to. It was pretty solid. And we have a regular press in the shop, but I would have had to pull off the entire drive shaft to bring it over to the press and press the U-bolt, the U-joint in. And I called a couple mechanic friends. They said, dude, just if it's not bad, it's the old saying, if it's not broken, it doesn't need to be fixed, right? But so they said, dude, just leave it. But you can see that carrier bearing, the rubber in there is really, really bad. It's ate up pretty good. So, but anyways, I just wanted to show you the finished product. Take it for a test run tomorrow, and I'm going to do another video after this about the thread repair and how it turned out really well. But so the carrier bearing actually wasn't that bad. The videos I had watched prior to this, everything was like, oh my God, it's the worst thing ever, and you got to heat it up, you got to do this, and I was like, man, no way. But I really liked the fact that I did the carrier bearing, because it was a clean cut. Like I said, I did nick the shaft a little bit, but no big deal. it ain't gonna break. It's about probably 1.5 inches in diameter, so that's not a big deal. But anyways, I hope the video was informative, and please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.